Chiku beta.
Hello, Grandma.
What's been bothering you today, dear? You seem a little down.
Well, Grandma, I've been thinking sometimes I wish I had special powers like in the stories.
Oh, special powers? That sounds interesting. Tell me more, sweetheart.
You see, at school today, my friend Rohan got this amazing toy car. The one I've been wanting for so long. I've saved my allowances for ages. And when I finally had enough, it was sold out. It's just not fair.
Hmm, it can be tough when we don't get what we wish for, doesn't it?
Yes, and it's not just about the toy car, Grandma. Sometimes I watch TV or read books and I imagine having magical powers. I think about all the incredible things I could do, like flying in the sky, making ice cream appear whenever I wanted.
Oh, my imaginative little one. Those are some big dreams. But tell me, what would you do if you really had those magical powers?
Well, for starters, I'd want to make sure my friends are always happy, just like Rohan with his new toy. And I'd make sure nobody goes to bed hungry or sad ever again. I'd try to fix everything, Grandma.
Wow, you have a big heart, dear. It's wonderful that you want to help others and make the world a better place. But remember, even without magical powers, you can still do good things and make a difference.
I guess you're right, Grandma. Maybe I don't need magical powers to make the world better, but it would still be fun to have them sometimes.
Hmm, I understand, sweetheart. We all have those moments when we wish for a little magic in our lives. But you know, the real magic lies in your kindness, your love, and your imagination. You can create wonderful things in your own ways without any special powers.
Ah, thank you, Grandma. You always know what to say.
That's what grandmas are for, dear. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Sometimes, when we are careless with our abilities, we can create unintended consequences. So, it's important to be thoughtful about what you wish for.
You're right, Grandma. I should be careful about what I wish for, even if it's just in my imagination.
Yeah, wise words, my dear. How about a story for this?
Yay! That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, then. The story is called Wishing Tree, a folk tale from Rajasthan. In a vast and scorching desert, a lone traveler trudged through the relentless sands. His journey had been long and he felt the weight of exhaustion bearing down on him. The scorching sun beat down mercilessly, and he longed for some relief from unrelenting heat. His throat was parched, his stomach rumbled with hunger, and his weary body yearned for rest. He whispered to himself,
How I wish I could find a tree to rest under. Then, as if in response to his silent plea, an astonishing sight unfolded before his very eyes. A solitary tree, green and majestic, appeared on the horizon. The traveler couldn't believe his eyes. For just moments ago, there had been nothing but barren sand. Yet now, this magnificent tree stood as a sanctuary in the desert, offering him much needed shade. Overwhelmed with gratitude, the traveler gratefully sought refuge under the tree's comforting canopy. However, his needs extended beyond mere shelter from the scorching sun. His parched lips formed a whisper. I wish for water to quench my insatiable thirst. To his astonishment, a tumbler filled with crisp cold water materialized on a nearby stone. Ah! Exclaimed the bewildered traveler as he eagerly consumed the water, feeling revitalized with every sip. But soon the emptiness in his stomach grew more pronounced. Hunger gnawed at him, and he couldn't help but yearn for food. In an instant, a magnificent feast appeared before him, an array of delectable dishes that beckoned him to partake in its abundance. Fully satiated and content, he yearned for more than just nourishment. His body craved rest, and he thought, oh, I wish for a comfortable place to lay my weary body. Almost as if responding to his unspoken request, a soft mattress materialized in front of him, cradling him in luxurious comfort. He sank into its embrace, feeling the fatigue of his journey gradually dissipate. As he reveled in his newfound comfort, his thoughts wandered once more. I wish someone could relieve the ache in my tired feet, he pondered. And with that thought, a young boy appeared beside him, gently massaging his aching feet and legs. Overwhelmed by the surreal turn of events, the traveler surrendered to the soothing sensations, eventually drifting into a deep and peaceful slumber. Unaware to him, he had sought refuge under the legendary Kalpa Vriksha, a mythical tree known to grant the wishes of those who sought shelter beneath it. When the traveler awoke from his restful nap, he found the boy still sitting by his side. Suspicion began to creep into his mind. Could all of this be real? Or is it some sort of illusion? He wondered aloud. As doubt festered, a shiver of fear gripped his heart, and his thoughts turned to more ominous possibilities. Suddenly, his darkest fears became a reality. A menacing demon appeared before him. Trembling and unable to contain his fear, the traveler stammered, Are you here to harm me? The demon's response was chillingly straightforward. Yes, prepare yourself. It snarled, lunging menacingly towards him. In sheer panic, the traveler turned to flee, his frantic thoughts racing. I wish this demon would vanish. As he cast a terrified glance over his shoulder, the demon had disappeared, leaving him bewildered and awestruck. As he pondered the inexplicable turn of events, a profound realization washed over him. Perhaps, he mused, this enchanting desert had granted him a glimpse into the profound mysteries of the universe. Could it be, he wondered, that our thoughts possess the power to shape our reality? Deep in contemplation, the traveler continued his journey, now acutely aware of the incredible and unpredictable nature of his surroundings. Forever changed by his encounter with the magic of the desert and the enigmatic Kalpavriksha, he resolved to be cautious of the thoughts he entertained, for they possessed the power to shape his reality in ways he had never before imagined. Hmm. So, what did my little traveler got from today's story? First, I learned that our wishes can actually come true just by thinking about them. It's like the power of thoughts. Hmm, that's an interesting lesson. And what else did you learn? I also realized how important it is to be grateful, Grandma. At first, he wished for basic things like shade, water, and food. It taught me to appreciate the little joys of life. Yeah, gratitude is a wonderful lesson, dear. What next? The traveler's wishes got more and more creative, Grandma. It showed me how imagination and creativity can make life more fun. Yeah, imagination is a powerful tool indeed. Well, the traveler got a little scared when the scary demon appeared. It made me realize that wishes and power comes with responsibility. We have to be careful with our thoughts and intentions. Yes, responsibility is an important lesson and caution too. Is there anything else you learned? So, Grandma, the story taught me about wishes, gratitude, imagination, kindness, responsibility, and the difference between what we dream and what's real. Wow, it sounds like you have learned some valuable lessons today, my dear. And that wraps up today's podcast. Grandma is closing the book for now. See you next week. Take care. Bye, Grandma. Calling all our young listeners and readers. We want to see your creativity in action. Share your drawings, poems, or anything inspired by this blog with us. We'll showcase your amazing work in our next post. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And that wraps up today's story. Grandma is closing the book for now. See you next week. Take care.